16 days in a row now. I've been doing this daily vlog, and today is by far, hands down, the best episode we've done. You're not going to want to miss it. Today we cleaned 4 rooms of crushed polyester for a client that we just cleaned for 7 months ago, and you're not going to believe what we were able to get out with vacuuming and when we dumped that dump tank at the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe below and don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified every single day when we drop a new video. Dan Udy, A1 Carpet Care, your carpet, floor, and upholstery cleaning professional. Yesterday we had the chance to clean for my friend Jeannie, who's preparing to rent out her home. The first time we cleaned her carpets, she wasn't sure we'd be able to salvage them. That was 7 years ago, and yesterday we cleaned those exact same carpets and they turned out amazing. Professionally maintaining your carpets can dramatically extend the life of your floor, saving thousands of dollars in replacement costs. Even though professional carpet cleaning is recommended annually, many people treat it as a luxury service. And it's for this reason that our specific ask this week is for homeowners who are preparing to receive a tax refund. Tax refunds provide enough excess cash flow for homeowners to reinvest back into professionally maintaining their floors, saving them thousands of dollars later on. Dan Udy, A1 Carpet Care, changing lives one carpet at a time. This is the first job of the day. It's 4 rooms of a pretty dark brown polyester, low grade, low density polyester carpet, and it was pretty crushed. There's Espen with the Pro Team commercial vacuum. He had already vacuumed the master bedroom, and there's the living room. I went ahead and vacuumed the living room and the front bedroom with the Workhorse. Here's the master bedroom, which is pretty good size, and you can see we've got some trouble areas, and like I said, mostly the biggest issue with this particular carpet was just that it was crushed. Beautiful travertine bathroom in the master bath and a very large walk-in master closet. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this particular, there I am with my little selfie stick, way too excited. This particular carpet we had actually just cleaned 7 months prior to, and so it really wasn't that bad considering what it was the first time we cleaned it, but it definitely needed a deep cleaning. This was for a move out, obviously, because the house is empty. And like I said, here I am vacuuming the living room carpet with the Workhorse commercial vacuum. It's a canister vacuum, which unlike a lot of other commercial vacuums, this one you can actually see and watch the dirt, sand, and other dry soil enter the canister real time. Now, the huge advantage of being able to watch the dry soil enter the canister real time is that there are many areas of any room where there's a concentration of sand, debris, and dry soil. I was completely unaware of this until we purchased our first Workhorse vacuum. Now we have 3 of them because I'm a firm believer that if you can watch the dry soil enter the canister, you know exactly which areas of the carpet need you to slow down and go over it more thoroughly. There are certain areas, like coming off of the tile floor there right by the front door, where we actually vacuum north and south and east and west, just meaning both directions of the carpet, because there's a concentration of dry soil that needs our attention before we start the actual professional cleaning process. In terms of all other factors, the suction, the airflow, and of course the brush head, this vacuum is not particularly superior to any other commercial vacuum. But here you can see with just 2 rooms, and of course the customer in this case had pre-vacuum before we arrived, but you can see just 2 rooms how much dander, a lot of dander, a lot of dry soil, a lot of cat hair. And again, you couldn't see any of this. This is something that vacuum dug up and out of there before. So the next step in the professional carpet cleaning process is, of course, the application of a soap-free detergent or preconditioner. And here you can see that we have actually decided to use a inline sprayer, which is just that sprayer that I have in my left hand, and it's connected to what's called our solution line, which actually goes straight to our truck-mounted machine. So while I went ahead and preconditioned, Espen set up the CRB or counter rotating brush machine. You can see him using that here. And this big machine is really handy for the agitation portion of the process, where we basically massage the preconditioner into the face yarn or the top part of the carpet. In addition to agitating the preconditioner into the face yarn, this machine also has two 4-inch brushes, 15 inches long and 4 inches wide, that spin around and dig out any dry soil that the vacuum may have missed. Those trays on the front and back of it hold the dry soil, and I'm always amazed when we get done with the counter-rotating brush machine how much dry soil is in those renovator trays. Now, because we had the counter-rotating brush machine agitate the fibers so well, we very easily could have wanded this with just a standard wand, but because we had the Rotovac with the brush head attachment on it, which is just this rotary extraction tool that I'm using here, commonly referred to as a power wand, but because we had that on us, this crushed polyester carpet, there's no better way to kind of rejuvenate and revive those fibers than this particular tool. This is an amazing tool, and you can see I'm shifting the view so you guys can get a good shot here to see it. But this thing is just incredible at how well it kind of rejuvenates this carpet. Once a polyester carpet gets crushed like this, it's really hard to get those fibers to kind of bounce back into shape. The other huge advantage to this step of our cleaning process is the fact that this rotary extractor or power wand is tied right into our truck mounted Butler direct drive machine, which is just a really powerful machine that creates a really hot water at a very high pressure, and we actually had the pressure turned up to about 700 on this job, and the temperature at over 200 degrees at this tool. Because of that, this tool provided a really amazing flush of all that preconditioner and a really great result for this carpet. I think I just broke the rule. You can see in the background, if you look, that our customer was right there, and she asked specifically not to be in the video. I ask every customer before we start filming if they would mind if we shoot some video for our YouTube channel, and she said as long as I'm not in it, and I think she was just in the background in the kitchen there, but oh well. So this is the second room that I cleaned with the Rotovac, and it's just the living room here. The first room there you saw was the master bedroom, and you can probably tell that the first step I like to do is I like to box out the edge, or basically go around the edge of the carpet before I start to actually do the back and forth. And you can see Espen, he grabbed what that was is the grooming rake or the brush, and what he's going to do is now he's grooming out the master bedroom. And there's a quick video of him grooming out the living room here as soon as I get done doing the rotary extraction. Espen and I made really good time on this job, and from the time we pulled up to the time we left was just at 1 hour. So to clean 4 rooms, especially with the size of the living room and master bedroom, that's really good time, even being with 2 technicians. You can probably notice the natural light pouring in from the front door. We did fail to put up our Sealador, which we normally do, but it was just so beautiful outside. We figured we would leave it off for this job. But Espen's about to start to groom out the swirly marks from the rotary extractor, and what this does, it also separates the fibers and allows for a little bit faster of a dry time. But mostly it's cosmetic and aesthetic. It just leaves the carpet looking a lot better when we're done cleaning it than leaving with the little swirly marks. I mean, I really don't care. I think the swirly marks kind of look neat, but Angela, if she saw this video and saw that we didn't groom it, she'd probably throw a fit. So this is the second to last bedroom here, and I've already actually rotovac'd out the other bedroom at this point, but because you were getting a video of Espen grooming out the living room, you missed that. But as you can see, I'm going around the perimeter of this room first. One of the first things we do when we show up to a job is a very thorough inspection, and what that entails is us walking through with the client and asking them to point us out any areas of concern or spots, and she did a great job of that. But also, we like to open up the blinds and turn on the lights. We get permission for that a lot of times, especially if the home isn't empty like this one was. We want to make sure it's okay, but we like to get permission and turn on as much lights and let in as much natural light in order to have a better idea of the fiber condition and the level of soil as we begin to start cleaning. So overall, this carpet turned out really good. There was a couple bleach spots that looked kind of purple, which is what happens when polyester fiber gets bleached, but the overall condition of this carpet when we got done was really good. And even though the property management company is kind of picky, I think they're going to be very pleased when they see the results here, especially if they could have seen this water that we got out of there. Pretty dark, pretty stinky.